Welcome to Netrush Report, your home for tennis drama, rivalries, and raw emotion on and off the court. If you live for shocking twists, bold commentary, and the stories players don't want you to forget, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the action. Karolina Pliskova, a former world number one and one of the hardest hitters in women's tennis, has put herself at the center of a storm. In a recent interview with We Love Tennis France, she didn't hold back, saying, "I feel like they complain all the time, but I don't understand why. They're also better paid than ever." Her message was simple. Women's tennis players are making more money today than at any other time in history, yet the complaints about prize money keep coming. But is she right? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Let's rewind. The battle for equal prize money in tennis has been one of the longest and fiercest struggles in sports. The Grand Slams, Wimbledon, the US Open, Roland Garros, and the Australian Open all pay men and women equally. That's progress. But outside the slams, discrepancies remain, especially at smaller tournaments where men still often earn more. And while some celebrate the current progress, others argue the fight isn't over. Back in 2016, Novak Djokovic touched a nerve when he said men's tennis deserves higher pay because of bigger crowds and stronger TV ratings. His words, "The stats are showing that we have much more spectators on the men's matches. That's one of the reasons why maybe we should get awarded more." Rafael Nadal echoed a similar sentiment 2 years later, comparing tennis to modeling. Female models earn more than male models, and nobody says anything. In tennis too, who gathers a larger audience earns more. But not everyone agreed. Andy Murray, one of the loudest male advocates for equality, fired back. He argued that fans flock to men's tennis not because of gender, but because of four once-in-a-lifetime players: Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, and himself. In his words, "If Serena is playing on center court and you have a men's match with Stakhovsky, people are coming to watch Serena." For Murray, it was about star power, not gender. And then there's Aryna Sabalenka, the current world number one, who just lifted her second US Open title. On the Jay Shetty podcast, she admitted things are improving, prize money is becoming more equal, and women's tennis is closing the gap. So why does Pliskova see it differently? Her argument is rooted in perspective. Compared to past generations, today's WTA stars enjoy higher pay, better conditions, and more recognition than ever. The calendar has changed, the physical demands are different, and global sponsorship opportunities have skyrocketed. To her, constant complaining undermines the progress that's already been made. But here's the catch. While her comments highlight how far women's tennis has come, they also risk alienating fellow players still fighting for full equality. After all, outside the spotlight of Serena, Iga, or Sabalenka, many lower-ranked women still struggle financially compared to their male counterparts. This is where the debate gets tricky. Is it about equality across the top level, or fairness for players across the entire ranking system? Pliskova's bluntness has put her at odds with a movement that has defined women's tennis for decades. And whether fans agree with her or not, she's forcing the sport to look at one uncomfortable truth. Are players focusing too much on what they don't have, instead of appreciating how far they've come? So what do you think? Is Karolina Pliskova right to call out women's tennis players for complaining too much? Or is this just another case of a star forgetting how hard the fight for equality still is? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your take on this fiery debate. This is Netrush Report, where tennis meets drama. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the stories shaping the sport we love. Until next time, stay tuned and stay passionate.